Okay, this is GamerBlave, and we're back with Metal Gear Solid 5. And this is maybe the second or third time that I've live streamed this series, but it's the 24th episode in the saga, so we've gone into it a little ways here. Now, one thing that I have been kicking myself over is I've not gone into these tapes very much, and I know that it probably doesn't make a very good live stream content here, but I have been kind of kicking myself because I've skipped over it because I've been recording all of this gameplay footage, and you know, I didn't want to you know, turn anyone off by, you know, going through, because there are a lot of tapes here, but I wanted to listen to at least one or two of them here at the beginning of it. It's just something that's been on my mind because I wanted to get a little bit more of the details of it, and it's something that I'm going to do going forward a little bit more often.
Sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain. Why Decalia? The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
He said
now,
it was
I
a
actually...
British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
They
Hang
hire
on.
locally. Easier to trust them. Decalia is...
I think I listened to those. I just didn't want to interrupt that one in the event that I hadn't. Now, I was thinking that the yellow ones were ones that I had not played, and the white ones were ones that I had played. So you can see how much time I have not spent in here. But it looks like perhaps these ones with the flashing dots are the ones that I have not played. So
SALT 2 still hasn't gone into effect.
That treaty was drawn up to limit not just the size of the US and Soviet Union's nuclear arsenals, but also their delivery systems. The whole deal. That's when we thought all those years of negotiations had paid off. Somebody decides to invade Afghanistan. The timing couldn't have been worse.
The president was in the middle of the SALT 2 talks back then.
You mean while you were busy trying to stop Peace Walker? I heard. President Ford was meeting with the General Secretary in Vladivostok. In his absence, the political brass in America detected what they didn't realize was false nuclear launch data from Peace Walker, and were on the verge of ordering a retaliatory nuclear strike.
Coleman's big idea? Humans are incapable of destroying themselves. Turns out he never knew what humans are capable of.
If that AI, I mean, the boss, hadn't found a way to stop the fake data transmission, they probably would have gone ahead with the launch.
Deterrence was revealed as the pipe dream it was.
All thanks to you. And her. The US-Soviet talks looked set to fall through. What happened in Nicaragua no doubt helped trigger a change of heart. But in the end...
The time's to find the politics. When you've grabbed their tail, they turn and bite your hand.
I first met you 20 years ago now. The place was Selenouyarsk in the Soviet Union. We were enemies. I was with the GRU. You were still fighting for America. 1964. Operation Snake Eater. Its objective? The assassination of the legendary soldier known as the Boss. When you returned home successful, they awarded you the title Big Boss. Your CO, Zero, sought to carry on the boss's will by covertly establishing his own organization. You knew the original members from Operation Snake Eater. From America, there was David O, or as he was to you, Major Zero. Donald Anderson, aka Sigint, Dr. Clark, who went by paramedic during the operation, and the fourth, you. From China, there was Eva, and me, Ocelot, from the Soviet Union. 6 in total. To us, government notions of friend and foe were meaningless. As were East and West, we joined forces by our will alone. Our objective was to fulfill the boss's dying wish, to make the world one. And to do it, Zero used the Philosopher's Legacy, the secret war fund you obtained during Operation Snake Eater. This organization would go on to become Cypher. I, on the other hand, was left with the problem. You only recovered half of the legacy. I had to locate the other half myself. When I found the funds, I passed them on to Zero, just as you wanted.
I still trusted him in those days.
We thought what he was doing was the boss's will, until he started that one project.
Les enfants terribles, Zero called it.
You parted ways, as did Eva, leaving only Anderson and Clark still with him. I maintained limited contact, although truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the Army and created Foxhound, you left America. For a time, even I'd lost track of you. I'd imagine Zero did too. You always were the best when it came to hide and seek. Zero created Cypher, an information network to tap into every corner of the globe. Woven together, Cypher's arteries make the world just one big organism, and that's not all. It also monitors the thorn in Zero's side. That's you, tracking your coordinates wherever you might go. The further you strayed from your roots, the larger Zero became. It's as if he was trying to close the gap between you. But before long, he disappeared from public life. Only a few people had direct contact with him. For a time, I was one of them. Then a year after you fell into your coma, he slipped out of sight entirely. Since then, nothing. No photos, no recordings, not even a reliable rumor as to his whereabouts. I tried every method I could think of, but Zero was gone. Freed of his control, his creation, his power continued to grow. Cypher is a great beast, and Zero was its spine. But even without him, it's endured, evolved. But now its body is rotting, riddled with parasites. Parasites like the ones who attacked you 9 years ago in the Caribbean, and then at the hospital. Cypher's Black Ops Unit, XOF. They learned where you were, and came to wipe the slate clean.
Okay. Interesting stuff. So this Zero guy, I have a feeling, is going to play a significant role later in the game, and I'm certain also in the other games. Now, if you've been watching this series, you know that I have freely admitted, to my embarrassment, that I've not played any of the other Metal Gear Solid games. I've never actually owned a PlayStation, or any of the PlayStation line. So this is my first foray into, is that the correct pronunciation of that word? I'm not sure. Or utilization of that word, for that matter. Anyway, into the Metal Gear saga, and I am enjoying it. But so this is not in terms of timeline, this is not the last one, as I understand it. So Zero is going to play a role in the later, or the games that are set later in the timeline. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that pans out. So whether or not I actually try to get a PlayStation, or and try to play those games, or whether or not I look up synopses of those games, because I don't want to actually since I'm playing this one now, I actually don't want to know exactly what happens in the games that are set after this one, if that makes any sense. So I know it gets kind of confusing, I'm definitely confused. But anyway, so I'm going to listen to just those tapes now, and if I remember, I'm going to try to listen to some tapes at the end of this video as well. Convince one recruit to join. Discharge from Brig. Fighting has broken out. Now, it has occurred to me, I have been very not selective in my recruitment, shall we say, or the extraction of individuals on the battlefield. Let me see here the rewards. It looks like I've got several rewards here, so I'm going to go ahead and accept them. Combat unit has leveled up. Nice. But I have been pretty much just just extracting whoever. And I don't know. How do you see? Hold on a second. Climber, diplomat. Causes trouble within unit, injuring staff. But he's actually fairly skilled, isn't he? But one of my friends at work actually got this game fairly recently. He's actually further in this game than I am, surprisingly. But he was actually suggesting to me that it might not be a good idea for me to just grab anyone. You know, specifically specifically that it might be a good idea to try to avoid so if I select them, I can change assignment.
Select unit.
I can dismiss him.
Staff dismissed.
Oh, I leveled down. Now, I guess that does make sense. But to get rid of troublemakers is probably a good idea, and then to try to scan on the battlefield and determine whether or not people are troublemakers beforehand. See, now this guy's pretty solid, though. That's the problem. He's an A combat. But I guess it'll hurt less to purge the society or the organization of troublemakers now, you know, than it will later. Oh, will it not let me do it now? Is he on mission, maybe? He might be on assignment. Let's see if I've got any troublemakers in here. The R&D team doesn't look like I have any troublemakers in here. Unless I missed them. So that's good. Well, there's one. Not really a great one either. So let's go ahead and change assignment and just go ahead and dismiss him.
Staff dismissed.
He's not very good either. So it might be a good idea to get rid of him.
Select unit. Staff dismissed.
Whoa, we got several troublemakers here. Harassment, all E's. And all E's here. Killer Mustang and Killer Crab. Pouncing. Look at all these guys. These guys are terrible anyway. Look at all their terrible skills. I'm gonna get rid of that guy too, just because he's horrible. And that guy. And that guy. I'm gonna get rid of a couple of these guys because they're just junk. I guess, yeah, I need to be a little bit more selective. I guess I can just start killing some of these guys off. Okay, that's it. I can't just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I don't know if I want to. Let's hold that back a little bit. But that will free up a little bit in the
Select unit.
let's dismiss them.
Staff dismissed.
Base development unit leveled down there. Let's see if we've got any troublemakers in this place. Doesn't look like it. Whoop, there we go. Troublemaker violence. He's pretty skilled, but you know, I think I just need to get rid of these guys. Just need to get rid of them. Not necessary. They're just not worth it. I mean, I don't see any point. I don't see any point.
Select unit. Staff dismissed.
And I need to try to, hold on a second, let's get, he's got a lot of, jeez. My goodness, got a lot of troublemakers on the old medical team here, which is kind of an interesting place to find troublemakers.
Select
Okay.
unit. Staff dismissed.
Okay, so that kind of sucks. So we had a lot of leveling down happen there. But it happens. It freaking happens. So we still can't level the R&D platform up, which I really need. I really need to do. I need some fuel, big time. But let's go ahead and check out the missions that we've got available to us. enough screwing around here. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. We've got eliminate heavy infantry. I'm ignoring these target practices. I'm not going to be a completionist in that regard. I've tried these and just failed abysmally. It's not something that I think I'm going to try to do again. So let's go ahead and
Please select a landing zone.
I'll go to the one that's closest. And let's go ahead and move in here.
Deploying.
See if we can get the job done. I'll adjust my chair here. My chair's been giving me a lot of trouble lately. It's something that I hate to spend more money on. You know, of all the things to spend money on, I'm not saying a chair is not important, but you know, you think like a graphics card upgrade or a gaming monitor, you know, yeah,
Side ops list updated.
anything. There are so many things that I would prefer to buy to a chair. So I rough it. I rough it and have to make frequent adjustments, as it constantly does crap that I don't want it to. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, we're heading pretty much in the right direction. Now we are extracting the wandering mother base soldiers. Now, the last time that we did this, we had to chase the guy down, shoot him about 47 times with the tranquilizer, and it was pretty crazy. Was pretty insane. Pretty insane. Now, okay, hang on a second. So I think I need to be heading in this direction. Now, that being said, it might behoove me to head over in that direction, see if I can A, grab some fuel, B, get some more recruits, because I just ejected a bunch of people from my organization for sucking. For just being awful. Just plain awful. Troublemakers and a few people for just having terrible skills, but it would probably be good for me to go ahead and weed out a bunch of people in my organization who just have terrible skills in general, because, you know, I don't want to have to keep upgrading my platform to house soldiers. To house soldiers in my for my organization when I've got a bunch of people who just have E's for all their stuff. I mean, they're not getting anything done for me. Once again, that was another pro tip from my work buddy. Whoa, we've got a now I think that's him up there. Good spot, D-Dog, because he's wandering around like a fool. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my tranquilizer gun, because I've got a...
That's the target. I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago. Bring him home, boss.
Well, I got a couple of tranquilizer darts into him. Oh shoot, I missed him. Swing and a miss. Whoa. And left trigger and E. I don't even know how to do that. Why and why? Why and why? I don't even... What does that even mean? Why and why? I'm not even sure what Y plus Y is supposed to mean. I guess I just mash Y. So now I wasn't even... I keep the controller in my lap. I'm using mouse and keyboard, but I do keep the controller in my lap because of the ridiculous situations that come up from time to time.
Detected. The map has been updated.
Okay. Hopefully he's not going to run into like an enemy encampment. I'm definitely going to have to hit him in the head. No doubt about it. Oh. I just got to get my gotta get my tracking on him a little bit quicker, a lot bit quicker. There we go. Tagged and bagged. Got it done.
Side op completed.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Action arrived at the mother base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh yeah, I think I shot some birds before and was not able to actually extract them. Not that you really should be able to extract birds, that would be kind of ridiculous, but the whole Fulton extraction concept in general is a little bordering on the ridiculous anyway. But I love it. I freaking love it. That dude is shining a light right on me. Now, due to the fact that I don't necessarily need to go in there, might be a waste of time. And I do have other missions to do, so I should probably go ahead and get my helicopter.
Please select a land support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
My helicopter pickup. And get that taken care of. Okay, so we got a couple of combat missions taken care of. So I'll go ahead and send.
Detected. The map has been updated.
What do we got? I will send my combat team on another mission. Let's go ahead and check these.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched.
85%?
That seems pretty good.
This is B-Quad.
Unit
Arriving shortly
dispatched.
at LZ.
85% seems like a pretty good success rate, I think.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
So we've got one more side mission, and then we'll be able to go back to the main missions. I just kind of wanted to get those taken care of
Gaining altitude.
before moving back to the other ones, because I just wanted to make sure I got my bases covered and that I'm not moving the story along too much, because the last time I did it, some story missions, more side missions unlocked, so which is par for the course in a lot of games. So it's what we've come to expect. So sorry I am moving a little slowly here, but there were a couple of things that I wanted to take care of, and I've just been wanting to make sure that I capture pretty much everything in this playthrough. And I know this is like a hybrid live stream and pre-recorded series that I've got going here, so I'm treating this live stream kind of like I treat my pre-records, and that I want to capture everything, even the footage that I would speed up if it was not pre-recorded. So
Please select a landing zone.
extract the lost sheep. Hey, hang on a second, let me.
Accepted.
That was not I don't think that one was on there a minute ago. Extract lost sheep. Extract the sheep that is separated from the herd and wandered into the specified area. Okay, that's kind of a ridiculous mission, but
Please select a landing
I
zone.
thought there was only one left, or one mission left, but I guess there were two. I guess I missed that one, or it just popped up there. So I guess we're going to get a sheep. Yeah. Yep, that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. That guy right there just got sent to do some sheep herding. It makes all the sense in the world when you think about it. Don't think about it though. Just refrain from thinking about it, and you're good.
The map has been updated.
Okay. Go ahead and reload my weaponry here. Roger that. Extract the lost sheep. Okay, so the lost sheep is going to be somewhere in this vicinity. I mean, I was pretty much dropped down. Well, no, we got some animals. We've got some wild animals over here. Now, which one the wild sheep is that needs to be extracted? Whoops, I think I missed it. Well, shoot, I guess I just better go ahead and extract all of them. Because I don't know which one the one is that needs to be specifically needs to be extracted. So... maybe I'll know it when I see it. I have no idea. Alright, can we long shot this guy? Kaboom! Found medicinal plant. Of course, I better not use all my tranquilizer darts up. I could have sworn I hit that guy.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Can you karate chop these guys? Nope. Okay. Now, I really did think that I nailed this guy. Okay, definitely got him that time. The proof is in the pudding, as it were. Okay, now how many of these guys are there? Of course, extracting the herd might kind of invalidate the mission if he needs to be returned to the herd.
That's a medicinal plant called haoma, otherwise known as soma. People use it to make a sacred drink for religious ceremonies.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Wait, is that the target? Way down there?
That's the target.
Oh,
Analysis complete.
D. Okay, so that guy's pretty useless. I'd say that guy is rife for execution. Where's the other guy? Scan him. Can I not scan that dude? I guess I need to have line of sight to scan him.
Analysis complete.
Okay. Well, he's got C in one thing, but it's still not really what I'm looking for. That is not really what I'm looking for. No, that's not. Hold on. Well, other guy. Other guy saw me. Other dude is on to me. The other dude is definitely gonna be... I'm definitely killing that guy. That guy is not...
Clouds approaching.
That guy's useless. I mean, these... One of the things... Oh. I guess it should have occurred to me that this guy is not just gonna come with me. If I come up to him.
Side-op completed.
But,
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, just not even worry about killing the guys who are, not fit. You know, not fit for service. In my opinion. Now, if I think they're good, then I might try to, you know, knock them out. And go for it that way.
Analysis complete.
Oh geez, that guy. Well, he's C combat, so I guess C might be okay.
Analysis complete.
Ooh, now see, now that guy's pretty decent right there.
Analysis complete.
Well, we got a decent researcher. Now, one thing I did want to check here.
Please specify a project.
Now, my actual... Let me see something. So, the old... Where is the iDroid here? Yeah. So I definitely need to... Okay. So I think it'll behoove me to get in here and try to take a couple of these guys down. Let's start over here. Work our way to where the guys are more dense. Now I've found that having D-Dog on these missions is invaluable. Due to his spotting, makes it so I really don't have to work nearly as hard.
Analysis. Enemy presence detected.
A C combat? I think that could probably be considered legitimate. I think that could probably be I think that he can be. I think that he can come. I think he can come. You can come, buddy. Of course, you gotta move first. Getting some recruits. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, is it because we're in the light? I think since it's nighttime, we should be able to extract here.
Subject on board. Leave the rest
Okay, that guy was looking right in this direction.
Analysis complete.
No. Well, a C in one thing. I mean, I guess C's are okay. They are not exceptional, though. I mean, whoa. You definitely, I mean, like, a lot of these guys have them. So, I mean, it's definitely not, definitely not something that you're being picky. If you're taking people with, C's. So, perhaps I should refine it a little bit. Oh, fuel, yes. Thank you. Of course, I mean, I need 18,000 fuel to level that thing up, and I'm only getting 100 whenever I find one of those things, so... I don't know how well... There are a lot of guys here, aren't there? Ooh, there's a guy right freaking there. There's a bunch of whoa! C's.
Analysis complete.
Ooh, a B.
Analysis complete.
E's. Everyone's going the other way. What's this guy rocking? A C. What's this guy dealing with? Oh. I've alerted him to my presence. And shoot. I don't know about this. This might not be wise. If that guy turns around, the jig is up. That was close. Okay, so what did this guy have? He was a C in combat. If I extract him here, though, he's gonna alert everyone. So I need to get him a little bit further back and do it. Whoops. Trying to do that and not the other thing.
You gonna extract him?
Well, I'm not sure if this is worth it. I mean, I don't really think it is. I don't think it is. Got a couple of recruits, and we got that mission done. So let's go ahead and request our pickup. And then, unless another side mission unlocked, we will go ahead and do the last side mission. And then from there, we will, you know, look at the next, the next story mission. We got more sheep up here. Did I hit him? I did. Did I hit him? Doesn't look like it. Swing and a miss. Oh, I did get him the first time. Nice. Get a couple more sheep extracted, which is essential. It is vital to the cause to get these sheep out of here.
This is Pequot. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter.
Stand by while I'm extracting some sheep. Not entirely certain what they're going to do for me, but we're going to have a friggin' herd of sheep at the base. So I don't think I need to extract any sheep for a while. Whatever sheep are going to do for me, whatever sheep do for me, I'm going to have that covered for the foreseeable future. I have no doubt. No doubt.
Gaining altitude.
Alright, Pequod. We've had a good relationship.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
Departing.
updated.
But we need to go
Extraction arrived at Mother
to the
Base.
next place. Hopefully, a stubborn bat. C. While getting sitting in the driver's seat of a truck to get down and hide. Oh, okay. I did not know you could do that. Now I actually want to see staff management here. Oh, let's go switch display, Here we go. Auto assign. I'm just gonna go ahead and since I kind of finagled my staff around a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and do all staff and just, let that happen.
Staff assigned.
Okay, so that really didn't do very much. Looks like we've got a couple of rewards here.
Shortly.
Whoa. Cool. And can I not see exactly what those guys have about them? Huh, it's unfortunate. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the, well, no, it does seem like, you see, because this was clearly not here a minute ago. Defensive capability should not be underestimated. So I'm wondering if these are spawning. I'm going to go ahead and do this one because this is one that was not, I mean, this is one that has not moved. This one's been constant. The other ones have been kind of, just coming up as I've finished whichever one was, around that area in the list. So I don't know if they're infinite. I'm not sure. It's possible because they are certainly I'm certainly been going on missions in the same areas that I've already been. So, these could be procedurally generated and I could be, just going on missions until, the end of time. So, if side missions are, if the side ops are procedurally generated, and that's the case, then I guess we'll do this mission here, and if we still have side ops after that, then we'll just go on to a story mission at that point. But for now, okay, I need to go in the exact opposite direction. The exact opposite direction. Eliminate the heavy infantry.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Now, by eliminate,
Analysis
That's the
complete.
target.
Analysis complete.
oh, that guy. Well, he's C medical. So, I kind of want to sneak up like into camp and then nail that guy with a rocket launcher. I think that'd be hilarious. Either that or plant some C4 behind him and then like sneak away from him and just detonate it. And he totally just saw me. I was moving in there a little bit faster probably than I should have been. But it looks like this is probably going to work out in my favor. He's going around the rock to that side. And I'm gonna... as soon as he gives up and heads back, I'm gonna come up behind him and let him have it. Oh, shoot. Well... now, can I tactical take down these guys? Evidently I can. I'm gonna try to tactical this guy as well. Okay, so what was this guy's skill?
The map has been updated.
A C in medical. And this guy, did he have anything better than a C in anything? Not really. So that's kind of a bummer.
Plant expansion
Oh.
complete.
Yeah, I have to eliminate him. Sorry, buddy. Oh, I have to eliminate both of them?
Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I guess that's one way to do it. Knock them out and then execute them while they're unconscious. Seems a little brutal, but you know, whatever you got to do to get the job done. Snake is a professional. He is a professional. Let's go ahead and extract this mortar. We're gonna need that. We're totally gonna need that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the heck out of here. I don't know why that one was so much more money. It was 80,000. I actually think that this one's going to be closer. Well, maybe not. Probably about the same distance. Either way, we'll be there before the helicopter gets there. Oh, truck!
Extraction arrived at the mother base.
I kind of want to do this. Not quite as cool as I'd hoped. Okay, not nearly as cool as I'd hoped. I actually really hoped for like a massive like truck explosion type situation. That was not what I've come to expect from video games when you hit a truck with a rocket launcher. But it is good to know. It's definitely good to know that I can't blow one of those things up and kill the people inside with the rocket launcher. That is very good to know. Not even both of them. Not even 2 rockets will blow that thing up. Okay. So now we need to look at what we've got in terms of side missions remaining.
Extraction arrived at mother base.
Report. Stone Cat. Thunder Tiger. You can order supply drops of suppressors. That's pretty cool. Okay, so the prisoner extraction. Yeah, so basically those 2 types of those 2 tiered side ops just keep spawning, it seems. So it would appear that I could just keep going on those. And I don't really want to, so we're gonna go back up, back down. Rebel guerrillas are launching an offensive. Eliminate as many fighting vehicles as possible in order to weaken the Soviets' reinforcements. Recommended weapons missile. We're gonna give it a try.
Mission accepted.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going, but is what we're doing.
Deploying.
Excuse me. Had something in my throat. Tried to clear it out by taking a swig of water. Did not work successfully. Episode 9. Back up, back down. No snake won't back down. No snake won't back down.
Eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're back up for the guerrillas offensive. That means our mission isn't over until theirs is. Keep an eye on the remaining time. Also bear in mind that you'll fail the mission if you don't take out a single vehicle. As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck. So give them a real fireworks show. Check the target's locations on your map. Once you've spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too.
The map has been updated.
Be careful down there, boss.
Okay, I've got 14 minutes to blow up as many vehicles as I can. Now, I've got, what, 8 rockets here. Now, thing is, I'm gonna need to capture a vehicle, because I don't, I should have probably taken the horse on this mission. That would have been ideal. Oh shoot.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent
Is he coming this way?
route to your iDroid. Check your map.
Is he coming this way? No, he's running away from me. I'm not gonna be able to get to him. I mean, I can't.
Enemy presence detected.
I got no freaking way. They're all going. Okay. Well, I was trying to This is not the way to do this. If I had really thought about this, I definitely would have tried to take the horse, because mobility is definitely, because I got to run about 400,000 miles here. This is not what we need to do at all. This is not it. Oh, sir. Now, we don't really have time to dilly-dally here.
Enemy presence detected. The map analysis complete.
Yeah, I don't think we really have time to,
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Oh, that guy's a B. Oh, both of those guys are pretty good. So either we're going to be able to get in here really nice and easy, or this is going to fall apart really quick. Did I miss him? I can't believe I missed that guy twice. Oh. Oh shoot, they can wake each other up. That's not ideal. That is not ideal. Not ideal. Okay, now hold on a second. Which ones were the B ones? That one's the C one. So, no, you're not coming. Your resume has been denied. You're coming. I don't. This is not how I need to be spending my time. Okay, he's coming too. And the guy up here is coming. This is not what I need to be doing. I need to be running in that direction as fast as I possibly can and trying to blow up a vehicle.
A target has left the mission area. It's too late to eliminate that one. Just focus on taking out the remaining targets. Boss, we have information on new targets. Check your iDroid for their predicted route.
The map has been updated.
Okay, well, let's see if I can get up this way. That was a pretty dumb detour that I just made. That was not smart. But I'm an idiot. So I just wasted a third of my time. Screwing around. Now, man, I don't think I'm gonna make it up there. Now we've got like a legitimate compound up here, I think, that we're gonna have to deal with.
Enemy presence detected.
Now, just out of curiosity. Oh shoot. How do you get out of this box? There you go. 3, detonate, ready button, and action button to detonate this crap. Wait a second. Where? Am I not going the right way? No, I am going the right way. I just am not.
Left the mission area. There's no way to eliminate it now. Head for the remaining targets.
I think I might be lucky if I take one out.
Transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
The map has been updated.
Crap. Okay, I thought I could take that guy out. Evidently I was wrong. Okay, so this guy is gonna come over this way. Shoot, what is...
Analysis complete.
Oh my gosh, no.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Boss, the guerrillas are pinned down. Those targets need to be eliminated fast.
We need to get rid of this guy's body, because I think this... Okay. So, that guy is coming around here. So, I'm going to plant some explosives. Is that guy coming? Wait, which way is that guy coming? I guess he's coming here. Hopefully my C4 will do damage to him, or do enough damage to him. So I need to ready and I need to press E when he's
Clouds approaching.
right on the other side of this thing, and then I need to pull out my rocket launcher and finish him off. Okay, so we did one.
You've got other targets closing in. You can check their predicted route on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Nice. That was lucky.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. Your targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
The map has been updated.
Get this guy out of here. Oh shoot. We gotta go.
Eliminate it. Offensive will be ending soon. Boss, there's still time left. Target elimination confirmed.
I just pissed him off.
Firepower. We spotted a Soviet weapons transport truck. Apparently its cargo was something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share? Tread carefully, boss.
I need... Wait. Where is it? Well, first of all...
Please select a strike point.
Over here somewhere.
Strike requested.
Now... Okay. I also need a,
Strike will commence shortly.
I need a supply drop.
Please select a drop. Supplies requested.
I need this because I need a resupply of my my crap so I can have enough ammo to feel like I can. Oh, sweet! He dropped a grenade,
Complete.
so I can feel like I can shoot enough rockets. Okay.
3 minutes remaining.
We need to go right this way. Oh shoot. That was not the right control.
All right, boss. Boss, we have new targets. Check your iDroid for the details.
Oh shoot. That wasn't ideal. I need my supplies. I called them in, but I didn't get them.
Minutes remaining.
I didn't have enough time. I didn't have enough time. Well, 2 minutes and they're way the heck over there, so yeah, about that. About that. No, I need to get in it. Dog, get in this thing. We're going nuts.
Some will set shortly.
I'm gonna see if I can get close enough to one of these guys and get out and hopefully be able to take one of them out. I don't know if it'll work.
1 minute remaining. What's
Un-
wrong with you? Move!
I'm doing what I can here. "45 seconds. This is gonna suck. Oh, jeez. Did I just die? How many of those does he need? How many of those do I have to hit him with? No! Okay, so...
Talk to me! Snake!
a couple of things. One, I would recommend taking the horse on this one.
In this mission, we're back up for the guerrillas' offensive operation. Take out the incoming Soviet combat vehicles. Each one you eliminate will contribute.
Okay, hang on a second. So let me see if I can I let's see if I can abort and then do the mission with the horse, because I think that would help me tremendously, being able to get there faster. So let's do that. Let's do that.
Please select a mission.
There we go.
Mission accepted.
Of course, actually, I guess if this is where I need to be, then that was just a dumb place to enter. But either way, select buddy. D-Dog. We're going with the horse on this one. Sorry, buddy. No, you're a good battle dress. Heck yeah. Now we're talking. No, not cancel. And yeah, commence the mission.
Deploying.
Ready for action. We've got it. No problem. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous that you've got to take all those guys out there and then get, across the universe. Okay, can I skip this? Unlikely. It's Metal Gear Solid.
Enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're back up for the guerrillas' offensive. That means our mission isn't over until theirs is. Keep an eye on the remaining time. Also bear in mind that you'll fail the mission if you don't take out a single vehicle. As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck. So give them a real fireworks show.
I think we need to work on a more effective rocket launcher.
Once you've spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too.
The fact that I need to hit them 47,000 times with these things is not really working out for me. Alright, D-Horse. Faster. There we go. It's been a while since I've been at the helm of D-Horse. It's the horse. The horse of the dead.
The map has been updated.
Yeah, I'm probably about to piss them off. Can I get through here? Okay. Okay, so what do I got coming here? I've definitely got one coming up this road.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid.
I probably should have stayed on my horse. I'm gonna try to plant some C4 here. I'm gonna do the old C4 first. Kick it off with C4 and then finish her off with rockets. Technique. It hasn't really been working out for me too well so far, to be honest, but it's what I'm gonna try. I would think the C4 should do a little bit more damage than it does. Either that or we need some mines or something.
Great. Now on to the next.
D-Horse, get the heck over here.
We have information on new targets. Check your iDroid for their predicted route.
How the heck did I... Okay.
Updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Okay, so first of all, the choice of where you're going to insert is critical. He's not looking at me. Oh, come on, that should have been a... There we go. That was functional. Let's get the horse out of the freaking way here. No, no, no. Oh, come on. Get off the horse. Off the horse. And let's plant some more C4. Stat. Oh, shoot.
Got any more in you?
Okay, now...
Boss, we spotted a four-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have time to spare.
The map supplies requested.
Yeah, I'll try to get over there, but I do need more C4. Because the C4 is helping considerably. It is helping considerably.
Complete.
Come on, supplies! Oh shoot, no, come on. Did I... Okay, sweet, I did get more of this. Oh goodness. I can't hit him. I hit everything but his head. Where is the, I'm not sure who's gonna get here first. I'm going for this guy. Hopefully we'll have enough time to blow this guy up and get to that other guy, but it's not looking promising. It is not looking promising. Not at all. But we'll see. We will see. Unfortunately, the skeletons of the vehicles that I blow up don't stay there. Or else these guys probably wouldn't run over them.
Enemy presence detected.
And they'd be like, something might be up.
You've got other targets closing in. You can check their predicted route on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Oh, so the guy's getting away. I need to get... I want to try to get the... rescue that prisoner. I don't think it's going to happen because the he's heading directly towards... Oh shoot, and I'm stuck on a tank trap. Oh, this is gonna be cutting it close. This is gonna be cutting it really close. I just... Yeah.
I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move.
That was...
Predicted route to your iDroid.
That was not deliberate.
Map has been updated.
That was, yeah, that was not deliberate. The gorillas are probably not going to be very happy about that one.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
Probably not. If I had to guess, they might be a little sore about that.
Clouds approaching.
Where is that guy? Oh shoot, we got a heavy machine gun up there. I've got the wrong weapon out. Okay, that makes that a little bit better. Okay, that guy is going the other way, so I've definitely lost him. Ridiculous. Okay. Come on.
Target has left the mission area. It's too late to eliminate that one. Just focus on taking out the remaining targets.
Gotcha. Supply drop.
Extra firepower. We spotted a Soviet weapons transport truck.
Requested.
Apparently its cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share?
We should. After I blow this guy to smithereens.
Supply drop complete.
Okay, we need to reload this thing right now.
You've eliminated half the targets. The guerrillas' offensive will be ending soon. Boss, there's still time left. Take out as many vehicles as you can.
Some will set shortly.
Boss, we have new targets. Check your iDroid for the details.
The map has been updated.
Nice. Okay. Where are they? Okay, one's coming in that way. And one's coming... Yeah, being stealthy is not really something you can choose to do on this mission. Not exactly. Oh, my horse! My horse is amazing. Oh shoot, I don't have any... Did I get it? I mean, I guess I got it. I need all that, I need that ammo and crap that I ordered and I had to run away from.
3 minutes remaining.
Well, I'm gonna try to get on the horse and get into my ambush position over there across the bridge. And if that doesn't work, then, well, then it doesn't work. Shoot. I don't have any more time to plant.
Only 2 minutes remaining. Nice work, boss. The targets are almost history.
He's making a break for it. I think he's gonna make it. Ah, I couldn't hit him.
One target left.
Where's the other target?
Reinforcements have stopped. No targets remaining. Boss, exfiltrate the hot zone.
You don't have to tell me that twice. I'm freaking out of here. Now, there was an exfiltration or an infiltration point. Whoa! No! Let's keep going. But there was a helicopter pickup.
Please select support helicopter requested.
Oh wait, I don't know if I can I don't know if that will count as exfiltration or not. I may have to keep going up, because that might be aborting the mission getting on there. I'm not sure, but I guess I'm gonna find out. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. But anyway, it works a lot better if you have D-Horse on that particular mission. The mobility afforded. Now, that being said, the advantages that the dog provides me are considerable. Okay, so let's hopefully this is just going to count as a successful exfiltration. Okay, yeah, I guess it did. So that's good. That's good. All right, so that was kind of a bummer. You know, that we ended up getting slaughtered there the first time. And it was kind of a bummer that we shot the guy we were trying to save in the head there.
Development project
Ooh,
has been added.
R&D team level to 18.
I guess it all worked out in the end.
Rank C, yeah, that does suck. Because, yeah. Several things did not go according to plan. But it worked out. Worked out in the end. When you're me, most things don't go according to plan. But I think now that we're level 18, I think we can upgrade the Fulton extraction, if I'm not mistaken, which is great. And I think we can also upgrade our shoot. iDroid. While in area of operations, you can use iDroid, dismiss a tactical buddy, deploy or dismiss a tactical buddy for support. Huh.
Side ops list
I
updated.
know you're an expert when it comes to solo infiltrations, but now you have buddies who will fight alongside you. Use your iDroid to deploy them whenever you like. The role of your buddies is to support you during missions. There's more than one way for them to do that. To get the most out of a buddy's abilities, you need to give the right order for the situation.
Cool. Whoops. Okay, so first things first, let me go to my development. Because this is some serious stuff.
Fire project.
This is some serious stuff that we're looking at here. Now, first of all, oh, wait. What did I just do? Now, first of all, I must be mistaken because current is 15. So no, current is 18. Oh, so my support level needs to be 16. And I need a transportation specialist in order to get that, which I do not currently have. That's why I do not have that. Now this, I need 2 more levels of intel. So that's why I don't have that going on. So there are more reasons for things. Well, we got a lot of things happening here. Accept rewards. Man, my combat unit's getting the job done. Let's go ahead and dispatch them on some missions.
Please select a mission.
Technical assistance. Storage shed destruction. Gas masks. Predicted losses 20%. That's kind of a bummer. Let's go ahead and well, let's just go ahead and
Dispatched.
send whoever. Technical assistance, plants gathering, difficulty D. Okay, so the difficulty of these are a little bit higher. The reward is GMP. Staff recruitment B to E. C to E. Interesting.
Unit
Fine.
dispatched.
Send them on some missions there, and let's go to the base facilities, because I guess I need to probably build some of these other ones. Well, actually, I mean, those other my other facilities are not full, so I don't necessarily need to do that. So I guess we can probably make do with what we've got there. Now, that being said, I did say at the beginning of this video that I was going to listen to a few more a couple of tapes at the end as well.
Christmas Eve, 1979. The Soviet Union rolled into Afghanistan. Muslims had revolted against the Soviet-friendly regime established the year before. The DRA forces could no longer contain it themselves, so the Soviets went in to intervene. The Afghan government was powerless and fraught with infighting. They lost the hearts and minds of the people, and that alarmed the Soviet leadership. With the Islamic Revolution happening in Iran, the Soviets felt they had to act fast or risk the spread of Islamic revivalism. A superpower, sending a motorized rifle division against men on horseback with antique rifles. Everyone thought it'd be over in an instant, only it wasn't. Some Muslims made their fight a jihad, a holy war, and began a guerrilla campaign on all fronts. A war of attrition. These fighters call themselves Mujahideen. They're being supported by the West through Pakistan. That's why Miller was involved. He was training them near the Zero Line, sponsored by the CIA. The war has become a nightmare for the Soviet troops stationed here. They thought they'd be headed home in 6 months at the most. Then a year passed. 2 years. Now here we are 4 years on with no exit in sight. Afghanistan has become the Soviet Union's Vietnam. The Soviet troops on the ground want to go home, but at least they have homes to go back to. The Afghans have lost theirs. The Soviets destroy the kishlaks, villages, wherever they can. They burn down homes and fields, fill in wells, turn pastures into minefields. It's created a mass of refugees who fled to Pakistan. If the Mujahideen are fish swimming around the villages, the Soviets will go so far as to dry out their ocean. But this has had a big price. There's bitter resentment among the Afghans, and they're taking out their anger on the soldiers on the front lines. Among the Mujahideen are the Pashtun people. They're fiercely devoted to their code of Badal, or revenge. Soviets they've captured have had their hands, feet, and noses cut off before being left to die at the side of the road, just to show their comrades what they're capable of. Friendlies who come across them can do nothing but put them out of their misery. Then they burn down another village in retaliation. And the cycle of vengeance goes on.
Now it's interesting, the last mission, presumably the rebels were the Muslims. But apart from that, you know, we've been here a while and we didn't actually see, even in that mission, we didn't actually see any of the interaction between the Muslims and the Soviet soldiers. But we've been in Afghanistan a while now, and we haven't actually witnessed any of that clash. You know, we've just seen the Soviets here. So I guess that is kind of interesting, you know, because there is that guerrilla war being waged. But other than the military presence, we haven't actually seen, other than, you know, in that mission where we were, you know, participating in it. And I do feel really bad about shooting that one guy in the head that I was trying to rescue. That was probably not really the best way to do it. Riding up behind the Jeep and just trying to shoot my gun into it, and yeah, that was pretty dumb. But you know, what can I say? I do feel pretty bad about it and embarrassed. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it is really really interesting. Oh, we've got a couple of we have got a couple of tapes on Quiet. I am really interested to hear those, actually. I am really interested to hear those, so let's go ahead and pop those.
Known as Quiet is lurking in the Afghan wilderness. This Quiet has performed a string of hits on Soviet officers. The attacks always occur in the same area, but sweeps of the area turn up no traces whatsoever. They've even posted guards, but they never spot a thing. And then before you know it, another body's lying on the ground. You ever heard of someone who operates like that? No matter how still and silent a person tries to be, they always some kind of ripple. Be it breathing, a heartbeat, eating, excreting, body temperature, sweat. If this sniper can really vanish completely, that's just not human. I guess quiet is the right name. But what is quiet's objective? The local guerrillas wouldn't use this kind of tactic. I just can't see them hiring some superhuman mercenary. And the Soviet officers who've been killed, well, they were all opposed to or skeptical of the secret weapons development being conducted in the area. Sure, they were a problem for those supporting it, but the Soviets have nothing to gain by killing them. So we have an assassin with superhuman combat skills who isn't working for the guerrillas or the Soviets. Miller has a theory that this sniper is a hitman for Cypher. He thinks it's time we silence Quiet for good. But I'm against the lethal treatment. I say we bring the sniper back alive and break that silence. Because even if this Quiet doesn't say a word, there's still plenty we can learn. Just remember this, boss. If our hunch is right, you'll be on this sniper's hit list too. If things seem a little too quiet when you're in the field, watch out. Quiet's out there somewhere. And if possible, this is one sniper I want back here breathing.
Ocelot seems to be a lot more level-headed than Miller, just in general. He really does. I've got very little bits of information, and as I said earlier, I've tried to prevent as much potential spoiling as possible. But I do know very, very few details, about little things here and there through the series. So, some things, I guess some very interesting things are going to come to pass. I guess we can just leave it at that. But at least at this point in time, just objectively in the game so far, Ocelot is definitely just a lot more level-headed, seems a lot more cool and collective. But that being said, at the beginning of this game, Miller was, a prisoner and had definitely been through some pretty rough times. So I guess you could, somewhat empathize with the fact that he's going to be in a pretty heightened state emotionally, so to speak. But let's go ahead and listen to these other tapes on Quiet, and that'll probably finish us up for this session.
When Quiet first came here, she demonstrated her marksmanship against that enemy fighter plane. It showed she was much more than your everyday crack shot. Hitting a moving target from 600 meters is a challenge, but it's possible with the right training and equipment. But shooting down that missile, that's a world apart from taking out a soldier on patrol. The chopper and the missile were in motion, meaning different vectors at high velocity in three-dimensional space, and she shot an unguided bullet that had to fight air resistance and gravity. All that while the chopper was taking evasive maneuvers. Some of the best target leading I've ever known. She has a superhuman sense of spatial awareness. You put her in a fighter jet, and she'd be an ace right off the bat. Hell, your judgment was top class too. Realizing she could take out that pilot, that's quick thinking. You and Quiet could make a hell of a team. You'd be damn near unstoppable. Quiet is still in her cell. Only a few staff are authorized to go near her. She hasn't tried anything funny, but that's what bothers me most. In particular, what does she have to gain by coming to Mother Base? I first thought she was under orders from Cypher to take you out. She didn't manage it in Afghanistan, so round 2 happens here. So I lighten the guard. And that lock on her door is a joke. You gave her an opening. And? Well, she hasn't killed you yet. And I hate to say it, but she's had plenty of chances. You made me the bait. Poisonous bait. What better? Anyway, she didn't bite. Quiet is keeping her silence. so I'm left with no idea again what she's doing here. We tried communicating with her through writing, but that didn't work either. Whether she's illiterate, dyslexic, or just plain stubborn, she won't cooperate. I just don't get it. If she tried to contact the outside, it'd be picked up by our counterintelligence net, but it's clean. There's no sign she's had contact with the staff, the base facilities, nothing. She's almost got the men wanting her to try something, just to find out what she's up to. And she's in there putting on the failed soldier look, all downcast eyes and defeated sighs. But she doesn't kill herself. She can't be trying to leave Cypher and surrender to us.
So what's the verdict?
This may sound optimistic, but here's how I see it. Quiet came here to fulfill some objective. To kill you, maybe to destroy Diamond Dogs. Whatever it was, before she could do it, something changed her mind. Yes. When I look at her, I sense hesitation.
You think she betrayed Cypher?
Can't say for sure. I prefer the ones that talk. Anyway, we'll keep her under watch. And we're also looking into those special abilities of hers. You'll be the first to know if something comes up. Why not look in on her yourself once in a while?
Right.
Okay. Well, I think based on that, we did get one of our story missions complete, and we did get a couple of side ops complete, although it appears that those side missions, or side ops rather, were ones that will just keep happening over and over again, so doesn't really do anything. Legendary brown bear. Its mighty strength may cause difficulties in its capture. Now, a few episodes ago, I actually ran into a bear and managed to capture it, but it was not legendary. And the regular bear nearly killed me, so that was kind of that was pretty tough, and I'm sure that one would be even tougher. So as you can see, that story mission, as anticipated and as has been the case so far, so I had no reason not to believe that it would be the case, has unlocked more side ops. But I do think that there is pretty much an unlimited supply of side ops. So we'll do probably a couple, maybe one or two more of those in the next video, and then the next pitch dark here, and see where that takes us. But that being said, I think that's a good place to cut it for this one. So, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll pick up here next time.